Okay, going to use the new rate keys again. I've selected the highest profile because I've just tried this key on this lock and it opened it quite quickly, just to save time. Normally I would go through all 4 keys. I probably will do on another few videos that I make, but this one seemed to work on this era. I know it's gone nice and quickly. I know era's nothing special to speak of, but they are a rim cylinder that pop up quite a lot. Again, as you can see, this particular one goes nice and easy. Now, I did try these keys. I think it was 7 era locks when I tried, because I tried the eras yesterday, and I went through the 4 keys trying them, and out of the 7 locks it opened 2 of them. The reason I'm telling you that is because people will watch this, see that it's an era lock and go, well, I'll get them rate keys, they work on era locks. They work on some. What you have to remember is the internals of every single lock's different, otherwise one house key would open every house key. Each time there's a difference inside the lock, obviously a different key opens the lock, and in the same respect you need a rate key that's going to open a certain pattern of lock. It's not going to open all of the locks, but with practice you will get quite good, and you can feel like, if you listen carefully there, can you hear that catching, that open there? Can you hear it? You can hear the peaks on the key catching. Now if I pick this one, which is the lowest, like the lowest cuts, you can only very slightly hear it. It might even open it, but you can only very slightly. Okay, listen to that noise now. You're only hearing it gently touching the pins inside the lock. Now, can you hear the difference there where it's clunking the pins? Yeah, it's that clunking noise where you hear the pins binding against the key. That's the sign you're looking for, and with a bit of perseverance, that's what opens the locks. A lot of locks you'll come to, you'll think, I'm not going to open this lock because it might be a certain brand of lock, like a Yale, or it might be another brand, whatever brand it might be. You might think, oh, I don't think they'll work on this. Every lock's different. We've opened Corbin with the other type. We've opened the ICL pick busters with the other type of key. All locks that we never thought we'd be able to open with the rate key. It just depends how these are cut. We even cut one of these keys onto a Chubb blank, which opened a Chubb last week. But again, once you've got the keys, you can cut them to any blank you want and try them on different locks, like unions and different profile keys. So that's the era rates. While we're here, I'll get the other era that I've got. Let's get rid of that one. We'll plug this in and I'll do another era at the same time. But obviously I don't know which key this is going to be, so we'll go through the same process again. Start with a lower one first. Now, going back to that noise again, that sounds slack to me. It sounds like it's not catching or binding in any way. So let's go for a slightly higher one, and that's opened it. That's slightly higher. There is one that's higher than that, again with different cuts. See, now I actually thought that might have been touching them too much, but it's actually opened it quite easily again. But as I say, I might come to another era now and it won't touch it with any of the 4 keys. That's what you've got to bear in mind with these things. They're not a magic wand. If they were, everyone would be buying them in bulk. Do you know what I mean? They do a job, but they're never going to open tons of locks that you come up against. They will open a lot of your average locks, but I'll carry on. I've got other locks to rake open. I've got some Euros that I've put on one side. I had a quick go with yesterday and managed to open, so I'll go through the keys again. I don't know which key it is that opens them, but we'll go through them as you would if it was fitted in the door, and see how many of these locks we can open today.